Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
It's a great honor to be here with you today.
It's my honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to talk about the difference about Mannheim and Karlsruhe.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
You can tell us?
Yeah. Karlsruhe and Mannheim they have both cities. They have something in common. They are not very old cities. They are like 300 years old, and there were not cities who were growing slowly, but there was a plan. So in Karlsruhe, the Duke decided to build first the castle in the middle of the town, and then to create the streets like he's the sun, and the streets are going around.
Called here a city from paradise.
Yes, exactly. And he, of course, as the Duke, he's in the middle. He's the sun.
Yes.
Okay, but this was back then. The same happened somehow in Mannheim. It was also first the castle, but there the schedule of the city became totally different. They made it square. I mean, every street has a rectangular.
All the road leading to the castle.
No.
In Karlsruhe?
In Karlsruhe, yeah. In Karlsruhe, every street leads to the castle, but in Mannheim not. So in Mannheim, because they have this rectangular blocks, they don't have street names. And it's weird because when you write a letter, you cannot say, I will send it to the Castle Street or to the Wall Street or whatever. Yeah, so you have to say, I send it to B1 or B2 or G5. It is not the street, it's the block.
Letters?
Yeah, it's letters and a number. Yes, and it means not the street, but the block, the house block. It's really strange.
Yes.
And in the beginning, I was really confused. I couldn't find out where is the house I have to go, you know.
I can just translate to my followers. Excuse me. في فرق كبير جدا بين مانهايم وبين كارلسروه. كارلسروه كل الطرق بتؤدي للقلعة يعني. لكن مانهايم غير كده، ان هي اصلا بلد اصلا تعتبر حديثة مش قديمة. هناك بقى ما فيش اسماء للشوارع، دي حاجة غريبة في حد ذاتها، هي حتى نفسها مستغربة. مفيش أسماء، اللي هي عبارة عن بلوكات، يعني بلوك 1 بلوك 2 حرف ورقم. فهي حتى جيت كونفيوزد، يعني استغربت لما راحت هناك برضو، يعني بالنسبة لها حاجة جديدة يعني. مش كل الطرق بتؤدي لنفس البوينت زي كارلسروه. and what else?
What else? Mannheim is not they have a lot of culture, but they are most known for industries. They have chemical industry, and so there are a lot of people either very rich because they are the owner of this industry, or they are poor, or they are poor because they are the workers. So it's a little bit different from the society than from Karlsruhe.
يعني هي هناك اصلا الدنيا عائلات، يعني مش زي عندهم هنا في كارلسروه. معظمهم اغنياء جدا، لان هم تقريبا هم اللي مالكين الشوارع هناك، ودي برضو حاجه بالنسبه لهم هنا غريبه. And what about the museum there?
We are going to see a big museum. It's called Technoseum, and it shows all the development of technical things in the northern part of Baden, of this area. We are now in the southwest of Germany, and there are a lot of innovations coming from here. Let's say very much known is that they innovated to make the railway the first time in Germany. Of course, the first railway was in England in the beginning of the 19th century, but some years later it was here from Mannheim to the Black Forest somewhere. I don't know, somewhere to Bavaria. And then
their station is Mannheim.
Yes, it's still a very important station in Mannheim with the railway, because you change there. So many people, they don't know the city, but they know the station. You have to change always in Mannheim, you know. And then
you have to reach Mannheim.
Yes, and then the second thing is they innovated, for example, to do the watches, the clocks. and smaller families and companies make a lot of things, not the whole thing for a watch, but smaller parts for something, like smaller parts for a car, smaller parts. So it is you will see another way of living, it's a culture of people of developing something technical. And that's, I think, the biggest difference from Karlsruhe. Karlsruhe is a government city and has a lot of employees in the government. So it's really different from the society.
هي بتقول لنا ان هي المدينتين مختلفين خالص، لان تعتبر اصلا كارلسروه مدينه حكوميه فيها موظفين فيها كده، لكن مانهايم لا، مش كده. هي عباره عن عائلات صغيره عايشين هناك، كانوا بارعين جدا لحد دلوقتي في اختراع حاجات معينه كده في الساعات، الساعات الحائط والحاجات كده. اول ريل ستيشن، اول محطة قطر كانت هناك بعد انجلترا. طبعا انجلترا كانت الاولانية، بس بعدها على طول كانت مانهايم. فمانهايم تعتبر ان هي مكان يمكن انت ما تكونش زرتها، بس اكيد نزلت في الستيشن بتاعتها. يعني هي بتقول كل الطرق يعني لازم تعدي على مانهايم علشان تغير او تركب حاجة تانية، فاكيد كل الناس هنا عدوا عليها يعني.
Yeah, so in this museum, it is famous that they make sceneries where you enter, you are getting part of the scenery. Like you see a big house where a lot of worker families live, and you see that they have not enough space for everyone. Not everybody in the family had a room. They were living in one room, the whole family together. And for lunch, we are going to, in the museum, they have a workers' pub, let's say, where the workers in all time ate. So you have the feeling that you became one of them.
Oh, it's okay.
So I like it because it is not theoretical what you see, but you
have their own hobbies and the traditional ways to live.
Yeah, exactly. And so you become one of them. So, and I think that's good because it's another way of experience.
Yes, and you can one of the society.
Yes, exactly.
طبعا هي بتقول لنا ان احنا نروح النهارده العائلات هناك ما فيش حاجه اسمها حد ليه اوضه لوحده والكلام ده، لا هم عايشين كلهم في اوضه واحده. احنا بنروح عندهم بنتعامل بنفس معاملتهم، بناكل نفس اكلهم، الحاجات التراديشنال بتاعتهم، العادات والتقاليد بتاعتهم بنعيشها. فهو تحس ان انت رجعت بالزمن اصلا لورا، مش ان انت عايش في الالفينيات الجديده بتاعتنا دي، لا انت هتعيش نفس هنا. عند الالمان بيقول put yourself on his shoes، يعني تحط نفسك مكانه بالظبط وعيش نفس اللي هو بيعيشه بالظبط. It's amazing.
Yeah. I think it's important to show these kinds of, or to visit this kind of museum if you want to understand society. I mean, in this time, the German society, because if you go only to museums to see the high class things, jewelry, paintings,
the original things.
Yeah, and original. Of course, I'm impressed. Yeah, but to understand how a society works, is better to go to this kind of museums where they show the living of the normal people, and then you understand why the Germans are today like they are, because it is of course always a history.
Yes.
Yeah, so there were, of course,
I noticed that here in Germany you like to practice everything that we miss in Egypt.
Okay. I think that you have to be, especially now, I say this to every young person, you have to be open-minded to see everything and to think about what is my talents, what can I do, and to be open, and then you find your way, and you're going to be good in this.
To know yourself.
Yeah, to know yourself. And I think this is the great thing of nowadays, that you can choose. Because in old times, you have to do this, what your parents said. I mean, a carpenter, you became a carpenter,
Yes.
and things like that. Nowadays,
Farmer, you are
yes,
a farmer.
exactly. And now you have the opportunity to become something different, but that means that you have a lot of responsibility
Yes.
for yourself, and you have to be open and to look, to get known other cultures, and to see what is their way of living, what is, and at the end to find out, so what is my way in this life.
Find yourself.
Yeah.
هي بتقول لنا هنا الألمان يعتبروا ما اتغيروش عن زمان، لأن هم بيهتموا جدا هنا إن هم يربوا فيه إنك تعرف بلدك، تعرف تاريخك، تعرف متاحفك. بيهتموا هنا جدا جدا بالممارسة، ان هم يمارسوا الحاجه، مش بس ان احنا حاجه نقراها ونذاكرها ونكتبها والكلام ده، لا هنا كل حاجه بيعيشوا فيها كانك عشتها في الماضي بالظبط. ده بيخلي فيه انتماء. ده غير كده ان انت بيبقى شايل مسؤوليه ان انت تغير من نفسك. ان انت مثلا، هي بتقول مثلا لو انا هنا في المانيا كان زمان مثلا لو انا نجار ابني هيطلع نجار، لو انا مزارع ابني هيطلع مزارع. لا، انت بتاخد الريسبونسبيلتي، المسؤوليه ان انت تبقى حاجه تانية مختلفه بس تنجح فيها برضو. ما يعني هي دي البوينت اللي احنا تقريبا مفتقدينها يعني. واتمنى ان احنا في يوم من الايام نبقى زيهم ان شاء الله يعني. It's a great honor to talk with you.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to have this interview.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.